Your son Hunter is on trial, and I know that you cannot speak about an ongoing federal prosecution. But let me ask you, will you accept the jury's outcome, their verdict, no matter what it is?
Yes.
And have you ruled out a pardon for your son?
Yes.
There's Joe Biden claiming he won't pardon his son. Did anybody really believe him that day? Hunter's last-minute guilty plea should not have come as much of a surprise. A jury trial in this case for Hunter and the tax fraud would have again exposed the vast and treasonous Biden influence peddling business, which has netted tens of millions of dollars for the Biden family, directly selling access to Joe Biden to China, Russia, adversarial countries, and also other shady businesses and people all around the world. It's as simple as that. Of course they can't go to trial and let that leak out for weeks right before the election. Congressman James Comer is the chair of the House Oversight Committee. His committee's impeachment inquiry uncovered mountains of evidence against the Bidens, and he joins us now. Congressman, your take on Hunter's last-minute guilty plea?
Well, he had to plead guilty. I mean, the evidence is there. It's in plain sight. We've been accumulating the evidence for months and months. We have been very transparent with the American people. He took in millions and millions of dollars and failed to pay taxes on it. Look, a lot of what is in California is based on the fact that he received the money from Burisma and never paid taxes on that. But what wasn't in California, according to the IRS whistleblowers, is the fact that the $27 million that we proved the family took in, the IRS never prosecuted them on that. That's what Shapley and Ziegler were wanting to prosecute Hunter Biden on, but they were told to stand down by the Department of Justice. So the majority of what Hunter Biden didn't pay taxes on, the government never prosecuted him. So this was a pretty good deal for Hunter Biden to plead guilty for the obvious, the income that he got an actual W-2 on. But the vast majority of the money that we proved the Bidens took in, they never paid a penny of taxes on it. So this isn't going to be over if I have anything to do with it. But at the end of the day, it proves that the Bidens are crooks, and that Joe Biden has lied about his family's crimes and his involvement in them.
Yeah. And I mean, I remember in 2016, Trump let Hillary off the hook. I mean, he didn't push his DOJ. Everybody just kind of looked the other way. That we knew that Hillary Clinton had destroyed, federally subpoenaed evidence. It was very obvious that it happened. That's a pretty serious crime. Most people go to jail for that. When Trump got out, obviously they took everything they could and are throwing everything but the kitchen sink at him to try and put him in prison for nothing. So my question is, what happens this time? This is like, now we're going to go back. There's a fairly decent chance Trump wins this election, and you're going to have Joe Biden now leaving after a very obvious scheme to make millions and millions of dollars selling access to his power. I mean, do we let another elite just kind of get away with it, or do we actually do something about it?
We better do something about it. We better treat everyone equally under the law. And the law has clearly been broken by the Biden family, not just the Biden family, but the deep state bureaucrats that tried to cover up the Biden crimes. You have the Securities and Exchange Commission, the FBI, the DOJ, the IRS. There are specific employees, career bureaucrats, that need to be held accountable for the cover-up. And this time, when Donald Trump's president, and hopefully he has an attorney general that's aggressive in pursuit of justice, they go after the Biden family as well as the deep state actors who were involved in the cover-up. We've already done the investigation. The investigation's there. Now we need accountability, and unfortunately, accountability appears will only come in a new administration. And at the end of the day, you look at all the crimes they've committed. Any other person that committed a fraction of these crimes would already be in prison.
Yeah, I mean, these are big things. And real quick, your prediction: November 6th, does Biden just pardon his son, make this all go away the day after the election?
I think that Joe Biden will pardon his son before he leaves office. I've said that for over a year. But remember, what we in the committee voted, and we held him in contempt. We also charged them with lying to Congress. Hunter Biden committed perjury. Jim Biden committed perjury. What this plea deal in California has nothing to do with that. So a new Department of Justice in a Trump administration can charge the Bidens for perjuring themselves under oath in front of Congress.